Hey guys, this is Bolg here, coming to you with my first Let's Play. Gonna check out the Warden class in a game called Allods. Game brought to you by G Potato. It's a pretty fun little MMO that I remember from back in the day. Apparently they had a 3.0 patch that made it really playable again, so I had to check it out. Figured I'd record it and show it to someone. Playing a little bit of fast forward here so I can try and explain a few things as I go along. And obviously, being an online MMO, it's going to take some time to get through, so I figured do a little double time for you or something. If you look at the character screen there, it has a ton of stats. It's a little confusing at first, but they highlight 4 main stats for you to follow. Just keep those in the positive and you're pretty much good for the most part. You see, pretty much every time you do a quest in the starter area here, it's going to unlock a new spell for you for the first couple quests. It's kind of a really cool system to ease you into the abilities. And this guy here is a quest elite, yellow ring guy. Usually means they're soloable, but they're a little tougher. It'll make a bit of a difference later. Oh my god, shoot the ship. Ah, it's a very fast cannon. You can't miss the ship. Just fire it about 10 times.
Energy levels are falling. What's happening? I don't know.
This is where the captain says, I don't know what to do. Send this new guy that came out of the bottom of the ship from nowhere. Yeah, let's go have him do it. In this game, there's kind of like the 2 sides you gotta choose between the Empire and the League. Of course, I went Empire because, well, gotta love the darker side of things, hopefully. There's no real dark side, though. It's kind of like Horde and Alliance for WoW, basically. Finish that. Get a wand. Warden class is a caster.
When will the energy supply be restored? Well,
pretty much have your caster, your melee, and your range.
Otherwise, what bad timing. How am I going to get everything done all by myself?
Captain, you're needed. Astro Monster is no joke.
I know. But who will return the apparatus to us?
Oh my god, Astro Monster. No joke. Really? You'll have to excuse the amount of bag sorting I do, it's just habit. Monster is pretty big. Get out of here before he does anything bad. Hey yo! Oh no! What happened? Oh, Astral Demon. So here you're pretty much stopping this guy, like, hey, you bring down that shield, you're gonna die. Done. All of a sudden it's like, hey, we just ported you to this safe little town here. One of the things they just started doing with the 3.0 patch also was the recruit chest. Every few minutes you'll open a chest and it'll give you, some, what they call casual garments, or something of the sort, box of hats. It's just something to make you look different, Some appeal to the game. This game is very heavy with looks now. That's pretty much half the game, if you ask me. Alright, can't quite decide what I want here, so I'm pretty sure I just kind of stick it somewhere and go. If you'll notice, I'm putting a bunch of points into luck. It's crit chance and reduced chance of glancing blow, which applies to spells and melee, and range for that matter. So it's actually kind of one of the most highly sought after stats of pretty much every class. You almost every level up you have to put a point in luck and just kind of bite the bullet. Kind of makes me wish there was an auto loot feature in this game, but it's not that bad. You got your standard spellbook. A lot of the things in this game are very similar to World of Warcraft, so if you play WoW, you know, you would probably like this game. It's very similar. The only downside I'm finding from playing it so far is people have said it's not so cash shop reliant now, but it's still, it would help to spend money on this game, because making gold in game is a little rough off the get-go. Just kill these elementals here. You are no match for me. Oh, you gotta love it. Just this noob zone is so fun. It's like you feel so powerful. 1 and 2 shot everything. Raw lightning. What? How the talents work is basically after you put 1 point into it, your next talent will actually require 2 points, and then the last rank will require 3. So you really have to plan out your talent trees, and to get a good build going, if you don't want to spend, you know, a lot of gold in game or things of the sort, you've really got to kind of tie yourself into the community online, get in the forums, and do a little bit of digging to get, you know, get things laid out right without screwing something up. But, you know, you can play your own style. That vendor there, they have an awesome feature in this game called a resale tab. Anytime anyone vendors any BOE item, you can actually buy it back for, you know, like double the vendor price at whatever. But the awesome factor is, if someone doesn't want to deal with auction house, which happens 99% of the game, you just go check a bunch of vendors, and you will actually find gear upgrades from the resale tab. So you check them every time you get a chance, basically. It's freaking awesome. Quite possibly my favorite feature in the game. That's the point where I discovered with a Warden, your pet has 100 energy, and basically the only way to regenerate it is he gets 5% energy back, like, per second that he's dismissed. So you have to constantly basically like banish your own pet, and he won't come out of that until he's 100% energy. So you kind of have to form a habit of just dismissing constantly if you want to keep him up high. It's like, oh, gold quest here, that's a cash shop related quest. It's like a recruit chest. Introduce yourself to all the standard profession people. You may notice in later videos that I don't exactly mess with professions very much, because it's one of those things that you have to dump a lot of time and energy into, and it's not fun. Not at all. And there's, from what I've read, little to no payout, so if it's not worth my time, I'm not going to take a look at it. If you're new to the game, you should definitely pick up this quest as soon as you get to town. Start your teleporter quest out. It's actually really important, because teleporting around the town and places of the sort without a mount is vital. It saves you so much time. If you'll notice with all these quests, you know, gold quest usually means like it's important or it's a main quest. If it's grayed out like that, it doesn't mean you can't get it, unlike WoW. It just means it's a side quest. So pretty much pick up every quest possible at all times and try and get them all done, because they're pretty much done grouped up very heavily at that. So I think here within a few minutes I'll probably have 6 or 7 quests done all at once, just because they were all in the square here. That's kind of how it progresses through the entire city. And as you branch out to different zones, it's going to spread out a little further. Obviously, it's going to get a little harder, and then they'll introduce world PvP, which is kind of a pain when you don't know what you're doing. One-shot my way through here. Now, certain classes will get a heal like this, or new. Pretty awesome, group heal. Pretty much anytime you have a heal available, and you're going to be soloing a lot, you kind of want to pick it up, because there's going to be a lot of scenarios where you're going to have that "oh no" moment. Don't forget to beat this guy up. Oh yeah, minimap is Shift M, kind of the same thing as WoW. You can kind of drag it around. It's quite nifty. Gotta love a minimap. And I think I'm done. I just wanted to pick up an extra mob for the hell of it. Oh, missed a couple guys. There we go. This took me a few the first time I ever played this. The hyena emblems you have to attach to like the lampposts. You know, the quest says something about markers, and you have to move your mouse all kinds of all over trying to find these things. They're just very faintly glowing, so pay attention to that. They're all over the square though. Give a beggar a coin. It does nothing, but do it anyway. Alright. Will. Can get this last quest here turned in. I believe I am running quite short on time as for this video, so if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, let me know, give me little tips if you need. If you have any questions, let me know. And until next time, just stay tuned, and I will have the second video up pretty quick. So, till then guys, take it easy.